हे गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू आवर चैनल। मैं आपका दोस्त और होस्ट। टुडे वी गोना टॉक अबाउट तिब्बतियन वार, conflict between China and Tibet. In the 1950s, the Sino-Tibetan War unfolded as a significant and transformative conflict in the history of Tibet. It begins when China, under the People Republic led by Mao Zedong, asserted its claim over Tibet, viewing it as an integral part of Chinese territory. These claims led to the deployment of Chinese military forces into Tibet, aiming to consolidate control over the region. Tibet, under the leadership of the 14th Dalai Lama, initially sought to negotiate with China to preserve its autonomy and cultural identity. However, tensions escalated in 1959. Widespread protest erupted in Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, against Chinese rule. The Chinese response was swift and forceful, leading to full-scale military crackdown. Dalai Lama, in the imminent danger to himself and his government, escalated, and in 1959, widespread protest erupted in Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, against Chinese rule. The sensing imminent danger to himself and his government fled Tibet in March 1959, seeking asylum in India. This marked a critical turning point in Tibetan history, as the spiritual and political leader of Tibet established a government in exile in Dharmshala in India. For there, he continued to advocate for Tibetan autonomy and rights on the international stage. Aftermath of the war and subsequent occupation saw profound changes in Tibet. Chinese policies aimed at modernization the region and integrating it more closely with the rest of China, result in significant demographic shifts and cultural suppression. Tibetan Buddhism language and custom faced restriction leading ongoing international concerns about human rights violation in Tibet. Today, the Sino-Tibetan War remains a poignant reminder of Tibet's struggle for independence, culture preservation. It serves a focal point in documentaries and scholarly discussions, highlighting the complex geopolitical dynamics and the enduring resilience of the Tibetan people in the face of adversity. So let's find out how the war is started and what is the main conflict behind the whole war. The Sino-Tibetan War, also known as the Second Sino-Tibetan War, was a war that began in June 1930, when the Tibetan army under the 13th Dalai Lama invaded the Chinese administrative Eastern Khan region, later called Xiangkang, and the Yushi region in Qinghai. In a struggle over a control, the Tibetan army, with support of British, easily defeated Sichuan army, which was focused on integral fights. Markling warlord Ma Bufang secretly sent a telegram to Sichuan warlord Li Wenhui and the leader of the Republic of China, Chiang Kai-shek, suggesting a joint attack on the Tibetan forces. The Republic of China then defeated the Tibetan armies and recaptured its lost territory. The roots of the conflict lay in three areas. First, the disputed border between Tibetan government territory and the territory of Republic of China. Within the Tibetan government in neighboring Chinese province, Qinghai Xinhua, which were in fact ruled by Chinese warlords, losing aligned with the Republic. Second, the tense relationship between the 13th Dalai Lama and the 9th Panchen Lama, which led to the later exile in Chinese controlled territory. And the third, complexity of power politics among local Tibetan dignitaries, both religious and secular, like disputes between yellow and red sects of Tibetan Buddhism. The approximate cause was the chieftain of Bari, an area claimed by Tibet, but under Sichuan control, seized the properties of the incarnate Lama of Nyorong Monastery, who sought support for nearby Targyai Monastery. The chieftain of Bari was reportedly incited by supporters of 9th Panchen Lama. When the Nyarong Lama and monk for Tiangi Monastery regained control of Nyarong Monastery in 1930, the chieftain of Bari responded by cautioning help from local Chinese warlords Liu Winghu. The governor of Sichuan, Louis forces quickly took control of the area. The Targing monk in the turn requested the aid of the Tibetan government, whose forces entered Bari and drove Liu Winghu's army out. And this is the reason why 14th Dalai Lama came to India for protecting Tibetan cultural history and prosperity of Dalai Lama and Mongolian monks. The dispute between China and Tibet was the drastically change of Tibetan historical culture. Tibetan lost their territory, and Tibetan territory was ruled by Chinese government, and the most distractingly change was that Tibetan lost their country and submerged with China's territory. And now 14th Dalai Lama was open a dharmsala in India and started their cult in India for surviving and